Nandiyan pa rin ang ina natin, nandiyan pa rin ang Apo Bakit natin, nandiyan pa rin si Mama Mary para gabayan tayo sa lahat ng mga oras na kailangan siya.
The miracle of Our Lady of Manaoag, which is believed.
The Our Lady of Manaoag, the minor basilica seated at the very heart and soul of Pangasinan. For 4 centuries, people all over the Philippines have flocked in the basilica in search for hope and enlightenment. But why? How strong is the Filipino faith that it proved the test of time? How did our devotion to Manaoag influence our lives as Filipinos? It all started with a humble appearance. The earliest known history of Manaoag tells that it began as a small settlement of Kawili, now San Jacinto. Later on, a Christian mission led by the Augustinians was set up in the place. A chapel known as the Mission Chapel of Santa Monica was built, and in time, the settlers were converted into Christians. The residency of a priest, however, did not stop the predations of the indigenous people. Father Jimenez moved the settlement, but even with the relocation, the Dominican father knew that the pagan tribes would not stop, and that only the divine providence could assure their safety. The Dominican fathers then placed the settlement under the care of Mary.
Folk tradition has it that a man was on his way home from a grueling in his spine. He has been believed to have full trust and faith in the goodness and mercy of God and in the protection offered by the Heavenly Mother. As he continued his way during the fading sunset, he saw a mysterious light coming from somewhere. He turned to the sun to find it being set, making sure he was not deceived by his eyes. He then looked back to the light and saw it on a tree nearby. Quickly, he recognized the radiant face of a woman. Unable to grasp the significance of the happening, he wanted to run. In that moment of hesitation, he heard a sweet voice calling out his name. He stood transfixed at the smiling face of the mysterious lady. She uttered,
Son, I want a church here in my honor. My children shall receive many favors in this place.
The man soon spread the tale. Many rejoiced in faith, but when he went to tell the tale to the padre did not only believe him, but also said that he had hallucinated. The story spread far and wide. People in the neighboring settlements heard it and came to verify it. They went home not only assured with the truth, they also felt they had to visit the shrine at least once a year to fulfill a vow, make new petitions to her, and offer devotion. Decades later, the shrine stood tall, serving as a beacon of hope and light. Welcome to the Shrine of Our Lady of Manaoag.
The birth of the tradition came with the birth of a new name for the settlement. Coming home from their visit to the lady, the early pilgrims would point to the general direction of the settlement and answer, MANTAOAG, or from the lady who calls. Manaoag came from the Pangasinan word MANTAOAG, which means to call. And in 1840, a huge bell was purchased, and whenever it rings, it's as if the lady herself is calling the people.
I became a devotee of Mom Mary as soon as I gained awareness of my religion when I was still in the elementary. My faith in Mama Mary affected my life in a way that it enriched my Christian life in different aspects, such as my dealing with friends, with other people, with the elders, and all people under different walks of life. With all the adversities in life that we have experienced, we still adhere to our faith, to our Catholic faith, because of the many manifestations given to us by the Lord, namely the miracle of Our Lady of Manaoag, which is believed by the world. We have several miracles that happen here, some of which are believed by all and some are not. When one boy was rushed to Our Lady of Manaoag Church, who died actually on the way, but upon placing the child on the foot of Our Lady of Manaoag, the child came to life. So even with the difficulties that we have in life, we cannot go away from our belief. All the more we adhere to our belief in the existence of Mama Mary.
I entered Don Bosco. I seldom pray. When I entered Don Bosco in 1997, I still seldom pray. Though we had morning assemblies, prayers during morning assemblies, we had recollections, we had retreats. My devotion to Mother Mary of Manaoag started during my second year of teaching, when a co-teacher of mine invited me to attend the daily Mass. At first, it was just for the sake of accepting her invitation or giving a chance to her invitation. But as time goes by, without knowing it, it has become a habit. I always start my day with a prayer.
What is the reason for Mama Mary's appearance?
Well, the reason for Mama Mary's appearance is in order for us to be reminded that Mama Mary is there. Mama Mary is the Mother of God. Mama Mary is the Mother of Jesus. So, pinapa-remind sa atin na nandyan pa rin siya para kupkupin tayo to be safe in her mantle, and para ipaalam sa ating mundo, sa atin dito sa Pilipinas, na nandyan pa rin ang ina natin, nandyan pa rin ang Apo Bakit natin, nandyan pa rin si Mama Mary para gabayan tayo sa lahat ng mga oras na kailangan siya. Na kailangan natin siya at para gabayan tayo para sa tungo sa tamang landas.
Actually, it began when I was in high school. We often go there with my father. But I never stopped having my devotion to Our Lady of Manaoag, and it had guided me throughout my life. When I was in high school, I would always relate my devotion to Mama Mary through motherhood. So during that time when I was in high school, I am so close with my mother because it gives me the idea of motherhood, especially when I was sick. She's always the one who cared for me. Actually, the problem with our governments, as I observe, they are self-loving. If they are only going to internalize that devotion for Mama Mary, they will become selfless. If they become selfless, they would not think about themselves as government people, but would think about the welfare of other people. That's the most important thing, and this is what Mama Mary is trying to tell us, to be selfless.
Ano po ang nagpalakas sa iyong pananampalataya?
Ang nagpapalakas sa aking pananampalataya, or why I still stay to be a priest, or why still I persevere to be one, is the main foundation, which is love. Iba kasi yung pagmamahal. Yung tao nagmamahal, kami nagmamahal. But it turned out na mas higher level yung pagmamahal namin, and we focus it to the Lord Himself. Yun yung nagbago, yun nagpapatatag ng pananampalataya ko. Anong struggles, anong sacrifices, anong hurdles comes along the way, still the love still remain. Kung anong basic instruction lang, basic ano lang, wala eh. Pero it is the love that really let us stay here in this kind of life, as being priest, as being celibate, and to serve more people by our love to the church and to our country and to the
Devotion to Mama Mary. Alam mo, Austin, nung una akong pumasok sa Don Bosco, isa sa mga unang bagay na natutunan ko na ang nagsabi sa akin ay si Mama Marie, na unang nag-welcome sa akin, ay yung pinili o tinawag ni Mama Mary lahat ng pumapasok sa Don Bosco. Maging empleyado man, maging estudyante man, maging guro man, kahit sino na pumapasok sa paaralan ay kanyang tinawag. Nung una, medyo nag-aalangan akong paniwalaan yun. Dahil wala pa sa sistema ko yung paniniwalang yan. At sa katunayan, bago ako pumasok dito, hindi ako yung tipo na madasalin, hindi ako yung tipo na kada linggo ay nagpupunta sa simbahan upang magsimba. Hindi ako yung tipo ng taong gano'n. Mula nang pumasok ako dito sa Don Bosco, yun ang isa sa mga malalaking leksyon o aral na aking natutunan. Yung paniniwala na tayo ay tinawag ni Maria. Tinawag niya tayo upang magsilbi sa kaaralan ito. Sina Father J, sina Father Mon, sila yung mga nagsilbing instrumento upang pahalagahan ko partikular yung pagdarasal ng Abagi Noong Maria. Kay Father J ko nalaman na o natutunan na bago ka sumabak sa isang laban halimbawa o sumabak sa isang challenge, kahit mag-whisper ka lang ng isang Hail Mary, mapapanatag ka. At nangyayari sa akin yan. Bago mag-start ang intrams halimbawa, bago mag-start ang laban natin sa press halimbawa, nagdarasal ako ng isang Hail Mary. At kahit tense na ako, pag results time, dinarasal ko pa rin yung Hail Mary. Bago matulog, 3 Hail Marys ang aking dinarasal. At sa kanya ko lahat sinasangguni, isinusurrender lahat ng aking mga daladalahan sa buhay, mga struggle sa buhay. Isang malaking parte na ng aking buhay si Mama Mary. At masasabi ko nga, dahil sa kanya, ang dating ako na hindi makasimbahan o hindi madasalin ay mas nailapit sa ating Panginoon, sa kanyang anak, particular si Jesus.
The Basilica has come a long way towards maintaining itself despite numerous calamities and rebellions. But some of the earliest miracles attributed to Our Lady of Manaoag, including the original apparition, are depicted in the murals in the church. In the early days of the Spanish era, mountain tribes burned down these villages. The town of Manaoag was among the settlements that were burnt. The pillagers' leader shot flaming arrows at all parts of the church. However, the building miraculously did not catch fire. On April 22, 1926, Pope Pius XI granted a canonical coronation to the image, while Pope Benedict XVI raised her sanctuary in equal indulgences to the Basilica of St. Mary Major on June 21, 2011. Under this Marian title, the Blessed Virgin Mary intercedes for those seeking blessings and healings. The Manaoag Shrine houses the image of the Lady of the Rosary of Manaoag, which Catholics believe is miraculous. Because of the strength and genuineness of the faith of the devotees to Our Lady, it has always found its way to transcend and reach more people. Pope Francis has turned the Pangasinan Church into a minor basilica, granting more blessings to those in need and recognition for the faith to be strengthened.
Our Lady of Manaoag calls us to her guidance. And like these people, despite coming from far and wide places, they have answered the call of Our Lady. In the current state of our country, most of us are forgetting our Filipino faith and values, neglecting and violating the rights of animals, environment, and most especially our own, the human rights.
We are all being called. Ikaw, tutugon ka rin ba?